Today, I'm going to share a little bit of the JavaScript API that allows you to adjust the depth of objects and how useful that might be when you're creating different types of interactions. If you wanted to check out more of the API, go ahead and check out the link below. I'm going to pull this up real quick, and you can see that we have different things that we can do. And I have a video that you can check out at the end of this video, or you can link to it from here that will talk about the API in general. It doesn't talk about depth, but it does talk about just the basics of it. I also have a full course if you're wanting to dive into JavaScript at all and you're a beginner. You can check out at my website. If you go over to courses, there is my JavaScript Fundamentals Articulate Storyline course that covers everything from A to Z. But in this video, I'm covering basically just how to adjust the depth order. So the depth order allows me to adjust the order of objects and bring things to the front, and then push things down below as well. So if I wanted to adjust the depth of certain objects, I can always bring that to the depth itself to the front. So we just adjust the depth and then we assign it a value of like 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever we wanted to. But if I come into here now, I'm going to go ahead and preview this page, which looks a little choppy. So I published this out here. So I'm going to go skip right to this page here just to show you what's going on right now. But I'm going to go into the which card here, and you can see my cards kind of animate in from off the stage. Not completely off the stage. I can actually change that. Right now it goes from -200. Let's have it go from like -400 or something, or 300, because that was kind of on the stage a little bit. Inside a storyline, it does look a little choppy. That's why I published it out. But let's just take a look at this, make sure it's coming from off the stage. Still kind of on the stage a little bit, so we could probably move it out a little bit more. Now, if you want to learn how to do these animations, I do cover that in a previous video. You can go ahead and check out that, where I talk about green sock animations and the basics of animations as well. I'll link that at the end of the video as well. I want to push that out a little bit more because I'm very picky and I just want to make sure that is good to go. Now I'm also adjusting the rotation, so it's coming in from a -45 degrees. I'm slowing it down a little bit by duration, and I'm staggering it so all of these cards get applied to one, and I'm animating it from left to right. So card 6 gets applied first as well. So that's how it comes in. But now what I want to do is I want to adjust the depth, because right now they're kind of stacked, and so I want one to be brought up when it's clicked on. I want it to be brought up and the other ones to go back. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to, let's just test it out with card 3, and I'm going to execute my JavaScript. And in the execute JavaScript, let's make sure that this happens when the user clicks on card 1. So, well, not double clicks, but clicks on card 3 actually. So that's just why it's good to name your cards, just so you can make sure that you got the right one there. All right, so let's go ahead and bring that card 3 in. So I'll select card 3, click here. And then we're going to adjust the depth of that. So I'm going to say card3.depth, which is a property inside of storyline here. And we're going to say equals 1. This should bring it above, and we might have to play around with that a little bit. Okay, so there is our cards coming in. And I'm going to select card 3. And you can see that it's actually went below. So we might have to play around with this. I think what we also have to do is we have to bring in all cards, which might be annoying, but once we get the first one, we can then just copy and paste it. So I'm going to start this from scratch here. And I'm going to go to card 1. Let's add that. I will go card 2, add that. Let's do card 3, add that. Let's do card 4, add that. And let's do card 5 and 6, add that. And then card 6 right there. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do, let's do card 1.depth equals 0. And then we're going to go ahead and do everything else except for card 3. So we can just do card 2. And I just like to copy and paste this here. And there might be an easier way to do this. I'm just going to do this for now. And it looks like I had an extra one. All right, so let's get rid of that. So we have our depth here, and we have them all set to 0 right now. But keep in mind, if I do 0, I think it's going to put it below the background. So let's adjust all of these to 1. And let's keep card 2. Oh, let's make sure this is 1. And let's keep card 3 as 2. Let's do that to 1, that to 1, and that to 1 there. That way it keeps all of the ones at 1, so it doesn't push it below the background, but it elevates card 3 above the others. So let's try this out. So there we go. It now has elevated it back, which does kind of cover. So maybe I want to like push out the cards a little bit differently here. It does cover card 2, but that's okay. So the easiest way to do this after we've established the first one is to actually copy this. And then you can just come in here and let's say on card 2, let's go back to card 2 here. Then let's execute a JavaScript. And I noticed that if I copied and pasted the JavaScript, some of the IDs got messed up, but we're gonna go ahead and just copy and paste that in there. And instead of this one, we're gonna go ahead and say this one is going to be 1, while card 2 is going to be 2 there. If we try to place it at 0, it's gonna place it below the background, so I don't wanna do that. But now if I click OK, let's copy, well, let's come in here and do one more. So let's do 5 here. So I'm gonna select 5. Let's do execute JavaScript. So I'll paste that in there. And now 5 is gonna be 2. So we're gonna go here, while the rest are gonna be 1. Now there's ways that you can elevate code. You can make it so you don't have to copy and paste the code. You can just do it in one triggers. I do have videos on that too. Let's just do those for now. So we have 2, 3, and 5 that are working. All right, so we have our animation coming in. And now let's go ahead and select 5. 5 will bring it above. Let's go ahead and select 3. 3 will bring it above. And let's go back to 5 and select 2. So I may want to place them in different orders if depending on what was selected. But right now I'm just bringing the one that was selected to the front and I'm putting all of the other ones back at the one layer. So that is how you adjust depth. Depth allows you to bring things up front, to stack things, and so forth. So it takes a little playing around with. It's not completely perfect yet, but it does allow you to even like, let's say if you click on it, maybe animate it, the scale of it, and you can have it then scale back to it. In fact, I want to try that out right now. Let's go ahead and come back into here and let's do it just based on card 3. What I could do is also just using the JavaScript API, this won't animate it here, but I could say card 2 or card 3 dot scale equals, and then we're going to say 200, which is going to double the size when it clicks on it. All right, so let's try that. And then we'd probably have to change it back when anything else is clicked on. So it might take a lot of extra code to do that, but just so you know, you can do more than just the depth part of it. So I'm going to go ahead and click on 3, and you can see there, 200 is probably too much. I'd probably want to do like 120 or 130 or something like that. So now it's scaled it as well. So that is how you do the depth inside of the JavaScript API. I'm going to cover a lot more of the API throughout different videos, but if you want to check out my full course, I do dive in deep into the API. If you go into JavaScript fundamentals, I cover everything from A to Z of how to get started with JavaScript. You do not need to know any JavaScript when you get started with that course. And I cover it in the context of Storyline, how you use JavaScript in Storyline and how you work with it inside of Storyline. I also cover how to do the animations and talk about how to do GSAP animations inside of Storyline. If you like this video, head on over to my YouTube channel, click the like button, subscribe to my channel, as well as hit the bell notification so you get notified of all future videos as they come out. That really helps my channel, allows my channel to continue to grow, allows me to create more videos for you to become the best learning developer that you can be, and to really stretch the capabilities of the tools. That is my #1 goal for this channel. If you have any other suggestions for videos that you want to see, also leave a comment down below on my video and say, hey, Jeff, I want to see this. I'm trying to do this. I am always open to suggestions there. That's all I have for today. So thanks everyone, and I'll see you next time.